It's Christmas Eve, and the EasyJet staff are bracing themselves for more than just some fancy footwork. Even old hand Jane Bolton has never seen anything like this.
In the 8 years that I've been here, this has been the busiest Christmas time for me. We had over 8,000 passengers yesterday. I think we're probably looking at between 8 and 10,000 today, and it's just been absolutely bloody manic.
Manic or not, no Christmas is complete without Leo's favourite band, Slade.
Look who we've seen today. Wicked.
It's Christmas!
That's a good...
Festive Brummy rockers Slade are heading to Glen Roths, 40 miles north of Edinburgh, for a sell-out gig. But not before giving Leo his own special rendition.
So here it is, Merry Christmas!
Everybody's having fun.
Everybody!
Yesterday, John Cosgrove tried to collect his son Jude, who failed to show up on a flight from Prague.
I want to know where my son is.
24 hours later, Dad's given up and gone home. And with the last Prague flight before Christmas just landed, there's just one question. Did Jude make it?
He was meant to come back from Prague yesterday. Missed the flight, so I'm checking if he's on there today. Yeah, you got 101 people on the flight, and he was number 101 to check in, so he was the last person to check in.
Jude's made it home, but only just.
You're 19, you don't learn at 19, do you? Really?
I did meet an Australian girl, and I was a bit too drunk to really weigh up the pros and cons of the situation, so here I am today.
He may have made it back as far as Bristol, but Jude still has one minor problem.
Do you know if Dad was planning on coming up to pick me up today, or not?
That's a no, then. He'll have to make his own way home. Luton Airport is now at its busiest.
The people and we will miss the flight. That's all I'm asking.
And Panayis Vovos isn't happy. He's got his girlfriend's bag. The problem, right now, she's boarding her flight to Krakow.
I want to board into Athens, to the plane to Athens, all right? Can you just help me so that I will check in first,
But you have to
go through and give her the hand luggage?
You have to wait with everybody else.
But I'm a special case, why should I give her the hand luggage? Don't you understand? You see the problem, what the problem is. Why don't you help me out to check in before these people so I can go in and give her the hand luggage?
Panayis and his girlfriend Elisabetta arrived on a delayed Edinburgh flight. She made her check-in for Krakow, but only because Panayis stayed behind to collect her bags.
Be a little bit more understanding, please.
We can't delay an aircraft.
But I don't ask you to delay the aircraft, I just ask you to check in me first, before the queue.
Panayis is on his way to Athens. If he can get through check-in, he may just get the bag to his girlfriend. But due to security, EasyJet won't let him jump the queue.
Just because of a formality, you not let me give her her baggage for this formality?
Yeah, we
But why don't you understand? I will just give her hand luggage. It's my problem. I will take it anyway to Athens if I don't meet her.
But it's too late. We're not going to be able to rush you through the process in that time.
Okay, what is your name?
I'll write it down for you.
Yes,
That'd be
thank
easier.
you very much. Leo Jones.
Yep.
All right, can I see it on your identity card?
If you wish.
I wish.
I've got no reasons to lie to you, because everything I'm saying is correct.
I'm not saying that it's not correct.
Okay.
I'm just saying to skip the formalities, not skip the security process, skip only the formalities, and let me give you a
The
hand luggage.
formality is you have to queue here, and then there'll be a queue again.
Just because you are British and you want me to queue, I will not give you a hand luggage. For God's sake.
Happy Christmas.
Unable to reunite Elisabetta with her bag, Panayis explains why it was so important.
It's all the presents for her family. And I will go now, because nothing can be done. She will never get the presents in the other place at time. So what will I do?
Up in Newcastle, ticket agent Emma Elwood's preparing for some big changes.
Today is special because it's my last day. It's my last shift here, working on the sales desk. In 3 weeks' time, I'm starting my training with EasyJet to be cabin crew.
But before she leaves, she's got some very important passengers to look after.
Today's special as well for the Swaddle family, who's here at Newcastle to travel out to Barcelona on an EasyJet aircraft, which we've named in honour of their late son, Daniel. Wanted to become a pilot for a commercial airline. So I'm just going to stick with them and make sure that they're all right and that there's no problems when they're boarding the aircraft and that everything goes smoothly.
Last year, Paul and Judith Swaddle lost their first son to cancer. Daniel was only 17.
No, they'll be taken off that way because they landed that way.
And not only was it his ambition to fly, at 17 he was one of the youngest qualified pilots in Britain.
He passed all his flying exams and was a qualified pilot. To certainly at the age of 16, he was allowed at that time to go out and fly single-prop aeroplanes on his own. I think this really is just a great way of paying tribute to him and recognising his efforts and his achievements. Every pilot that flies this plane is going to know the story, is going to talk about Daniel, and I think that's fantastic.
With the Swaddle family safely boarding the Barcelona flight,
Oh, I will do, cheers.
Emma can breathe a sigh of relief.
So it was a great pleasure to be involved in to a family, especially on my last day. It was such a privilege to see them board the aircraft and take off to Barcelona.
Back in Luton, Panayis is still at check-in, and he thinks he's found a solution.